September. September. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. The fact that Decorate for Fall is on my tending list this month is absolutely mind-boggling to me, but here we are. What's up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Apologies if you happen to hear the lawn people go by. I have been trying for several hours to film multiple videos, and every time I sit down, they seem to decide that it's time to come within earshot of me again. I don't know why. They've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. There's no reason for them to still be here, but alas, we are going to persist because your girl's got goals and I want to share them. So if you are new here, hello, my name is Brianna. I am the diva behind Diva and the Divine, and this is where I share bits and pieces of my life and my wellness journey with all of you, and I cannot wait to share with you my September goals in my 2024 Cultivate What Matters Powersheets. By the way, do y'all want a little teeny tiny sneaky peek? Look down. You can't see them all, but you might have just seen my 2025 power sheets. Anyway, I am so excited to be sharing September goals with you. It is back to school season, which in my brain always computes to fresh start, new goals, renewed motivation, let's go do the thing. And that my goal setting has reflected as such. I don't want to waste time, so we're just going to jump right in. Here is my tending list for the month. The first thing worth noting is up here, I do have priorities for the month, and the priority I have written down says right action. Right action is the virtue of the Enneagram 9. If you go back and watch my video where I talk about the Slothbuster 75 and completely revamping my wellness goals, I talk about the cardinal weakness of an Enneagram 9 sloth. So a lot of my goals for the next 75 days, not just for the month of September, are mentioned in that video. So go and check that out for a more in-depth look at the Slothbuster 75 and my plan for it. And it's not too late to join if you want to join us as well. But that is my priority, is getting up and taking the appropriate right action every day. As per usual, my tending list is divided into monthly action items, or things that I either progress towards throughout the month or it's a one and done experience. Weekly action items are the items that I'm supposed to do every single week, and daily action items or habits are the things that you want to check off as often as you can every single day. Starting with, it's a big content creation month, and by big, I mean back to normal content creation. My goal for the month of September is to upload 8 YouTube videos to this channel, and then to upload 4, at least 4, to Disable Diva, because it is CMT Awareness Month once again, and I need to start creating more content over there. So I've got 12, at least 12 videos that need to go up on my various channels throughout the month. 2 of those is going to be Powersheets launch content, and I am so stinking excited, y'all. Get your hearts ready. Get your hearts ready for the planner walkthrough that I have for you, and of course the 2025 Power Sheets walkthrough that I have for you. They are the most beautiful Power Sheets I have ever seen in my life, and I've been a customer for 10 years now, I think. Gorgeous, gorgeous. When the videos are live, which is when Cultivate What Matters tells me I can make them go live, I will put the links to them in the description box here so you can get to them easily. Design and implement a new life schedule. Okay, y'all. So bottom line is, I know a lot of this I've been talking about for a while. Just let me pretend it's a fresh start, okay? I've been in talks with my husband about, about creating content and balancing work and life and homemaking and work and all of these things. And the bottom line is, I want to implement a new, more rigid routine in terms of work hours and homemaking hours and everything in between. What days do I do certain things? What hours do I do certain things? I admire somebody like my husband so much because he is fully capable of being so compartmentalized, as men do, with like, oh, from this time to this time, without fail, is when I'm in work mode and nothing else matters. There's nothing else I need to do during this time and this time. And then if his work runs late, he will finish the work and then he will still go and get his full workout in, even if it means he's an hour late for dinner. This is one of the things we're working on. But still, like, he's just so good he's got to be part upholder. He's a questioner, but he's definitely a questioner leans upholder. He's so good at holding on to his routines and his schedules and getting done what needs to get done, regardless of how long it's taking. I admire that about him. I want to start setting schedules that I feel I can stick to, much like he sticks to his own routines and schedules. So I want to redesign a whole, like, this might be what an ideal work week looks like. Like, if we prioritize work first, then let's see what happens. But also making sure that the homemaking gets done, the cooking, the cooking gets done, the fitness gets done, and adequate rest is also happening to avoid burnout. Yeah, it's a lot. So stay tuned for that whole redesign. Plan a date night out, which I have every month because date night is important. Declutter 50 things. This could be the old eyeshadow palette that I can see staring at me that I haven't touched in months and months and months and bought probably 6 years ago, to books and papers, to clothes, to everything in between. I want to just get 50 things out of my house. I can't believe this is on my tending list, but the time has come. Decorate for fall is always a September goal of mine because the fall season is coming. I find that hard to believe because it is currently 92 degrees outside, but fall is right around the corner. I don't know how. And then I want to finish 3 books. I have the longest TBR list that I have ever had. And I want to, with this whole like Slothbuster 75 and focus and re-getting my focus and everything, I want to start consuming book content in a much bigger way. And I'm really excited about it because over here, what I have here are, on these little to-do list pages, are two things of what videos I'm gonna film. I literally have the videos, all 12 videos listed. I have them. I know what they're going to be. And then I have literally 2 lists of books. 2 lists of books that I would like to read or reread. Let me tell you what they are. I'll link them down below in case you are interested, with no explanation whatsoever, because the explanation will come. Stolen Focus, The Slight Edge, The Mountain Is You, Wild at Heart, which is the masculinity counterpart to Captivating, which is a book that I really loved, but I wanted to read the masculine version as well to better understand my husband. The Fake Out, Hidden Potential, The Next Right Thing, Everything Fat Loss, which I purchased and then read about 20% of and then put down. And I'm like, well, now I can still reread that. I can still finish it. I can still finish the book. It's good information. Garden City, Practicing the Way, and The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, all of which are John Mark Comer books, those last 3. I have read The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry in the past, and I loved it so much, and it really corresponds well with some of my other goals right now, so I want to give it a reread. But I purchased the hard copies of all of these books. Practicing the Way is going to be our small groups study when we start up with like official studying in the fall, and I'm just excited. I'm excited about all of these books, and so while the goal is to finish 3 of them, I want to see how many I can finish. Those were my monthly action items. Now my weekly action items are a 20-hour work week. Yeah, a 20-hour work week is the goal. I want to go to the Arboretum every week. Fall is coming. I feel like we haven't fully been utilizing our membership the best we can, and there are so many things I can go and do there. I can go and I can do the 3-mile walk, which is really like a 2.25-mile walk. Why they call it the 3-mile walk, I don't know. I can go and sit outside, just like there or anywhere along the walk, and like read or sit in quiet. I can do a lot of my other goals while I'm at the Arboretum. So why am I not using that as a really nice scene change, you know? Eat 20 plus plants. I've talked about this before, but basically the quick version is gut microbiome variability. You want to be getting as many different things down in your gut for those little good bacteria to eat as you can. So in a perfect world, we are eating between 20 and 30 different plants every single week. So I want to make sure that I am maintaining that by actually tracking again. I tracked for a couple of weeks and I knocked it out of the park, but when I don't track it, I don't think I do as well. So I want to write down, just in the notes app, I just have a Monday, and then I just start listing throughout the week what I've been eating and try to get to 20. Lift heavy things, AKA weightlifting, twice a week. I was gonna write down 3 times a week, but then given a couple of things that I have this month, I knew 3 times a week was probably not going to happen. So for sure, I can make the goal twice a week. And then practice music. 1, because I love music. 2, because I rejoined the women's choir this fall, and so I actually have music to practice. We're singing in 5 different languages. We've only got the concerts are the weekend of my birthday, so it's not that far away. We learn pretty quickly, and we need to be memorized. So practicing is important. But also with the phone free time and stuff that I'm focused on, it's a great idea to use my disconnected time to do something creative. And what makes me feel more creative than making music? Literally nothing. So music in some way, shape, or form needs to happen. And then my daily action items. These are the things that I'm going to do every single day or as often as I possibly can. Starting with the Slothbuster 75. Again, go back and watch that video. I'll have it right up here for you or in the description box below. That will give you all of the inside information on what the Slothbuster 75 is in more detail and what exactly are the action items that I plan on doing every single day for 75 days. If I do them all, I get to check the box here. 3 hours phone free, which is in fact one of the items in the Slothbuster, but it's so important to me that I am putting it on its own separate line item here. Post on Instagram every day, pre-scheduling the things because I don't want to keep having to open my phone, but I want to make sure a post of some kind. We're back to casual content creation, y'all. I'm not going to try to convince you of all of, I'm just gonna post things. I'm just gonna post things. That just is what it is. 7 a.m. wake up time. I'm really trying to balance the whole going to bed and getting enough rest with still waking up early. Because for example, today I was so exhausted after the busy weekend and a really crappy night's sleep the night before that I got, that I slept until 7:30, 7:45, my grogginess period, my reading, whatever. I didn't get downstairs to work out till almost 11. And I was like, no. This is not how I want this to go. I want to be knee deep in work by 11. So I need to make sure that I'm getting up just a hair earlier and thus going to bed a little earlier. It's all part of that new routine thing, but 7 a.m. is my ideal wake up time. Hit my fiber goal, which I just wanted something else to check off, and use my vibration plate, which again, if you go watch that other video, it'll tell you more about my awesome, fabulous, loving it vibration plate that I want to use every single day. So my friends, that is my plan for September. I'm feeling really good and really excited and cannot wait to get started. And I feel good right now, y'all. Now I'm fully aware that in 2 weeks that feeling could completely have gone away. And I'm really gonna have to depend on, I said I was going to do this, so I'm going to do it. But that's kind of the point because I really do cyclically ebb and flow between I am pumped and don't talk to me, don't touch me, and I don't want to do anything. And that has been more prominent in the last couple of months. So I'm setting myself up for success by starting when I've got the gumption to do it, and we're just gonna keep going. So if you wanna watch me go on this journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not a member of the Diva and the Divine community already. We would love to have you. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.